Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those.
There's the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Messi driving forwards. And a chance! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
That is a
Is the new Messi
tackle,
out?
but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Bolivia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lam. Ronaldinho. Oh, super ball. Shot a goal! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gattuso. And it's Beckham. Ferdinand. Vieira. Well, they can break here. Pass somewhat off target. Short changes him with that pass. Gattuso. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. Cruyff. Aims beyond the defence. Mbappe. Gattuso. And they can counter here. This might be a chance! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Mbappe tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram is onto this. And he knocks it clear. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Thiago. And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, that's a key interception. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And this is Messi. There's no flag. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's cut it out. Maldini. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pele. Spread out to the left. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This has become one superb game of football. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, what an enjoyable first half. Just when you think a two-goal lead can be decisive, it's gone again, and I hope the goals keep coming.
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 25.
So we're into the second 45.
Beckham. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Pullets and Pullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vieira clears. Cruyff. That's headed upfield. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Played into space. Thuram. Vieira. Played out to the right. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's really well cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just sit.
Big header! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cruyff! It's hit the upright.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both
10.
sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Serán sustituidos.
So the lead now is 2.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Lahm making good progress on the right-hand side. And here's Platini. Lovely feet. Deep cross. And he thumps it clear. Seedorf.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Skim tries a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cambio de jugadores.
Pull it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Oh, great feet, that.
He slings it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Pull it. Into the last quarter of an hour. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? And this is... Oh, shooting chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Ups for safety. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Rooney. That looks a good ball through. And he shoots! They've done it! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Makaleli. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nagatomo pings in across. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Platini proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Minutos de descuento.
And he's managed to get free. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Rooney. He's got away. That's the end. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Are you gonna spin for Messi and M?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Now Costa Curta. That is good alertness. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. And here's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's dealt with that well.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's Vieira. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pullet. Thuram. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Gattuso, chance here to counter. He came in hard, very hard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He might be in here! Now, and the shot! And he's straight offside. Now it's Eto'o. And that has put paid to that. Looking to play him in. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Lahm, all perfectly measured that. He's got away. Delivery from Mbappe. And that has been cleared. He's on it, can he get away? And the finish! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Ronaldinho. Looking for the run. Dink through. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's been shifted off it. Pelé. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to play it through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's half-time here. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. That gets things going for the second half. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's a cute ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pull it. Oh, well played, well played. Pull it. Threads one in. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Hullet. That is a great pick out. Could be danger here.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Good ball over the top. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And they win it back again. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. All the way back. Maldini. Gattuso. Knocks it out wide. And he's intervened well there. Oh, they could be caught out here. Good read, needed to be. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? And no, that was never going to make it. Vieira. And it's Gattuso. For Lahm. And it's Gattuso. Opts for safety. Ferdinand. And it's Nesta. Looking for options for movement.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Eto'o. Oh, he's been flattened there. Eto'o shoots! Loose. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So is this the start of a comeback? Out for a throw.
Cambio en Bolivia. Número 13. Entran número 15.
And that's definitely not his best.
Número 17. Número 22. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Half an hour gone in the second half. It's going to be another throw. Bellingham. Pass is just off target. Lahm. Platini. And Makaleli driving on and making good progress. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. There's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Played into space. Neatly clipped into space. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Costa Curta. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And a chance! Really well taken goal. Deep, deep into injury time. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Bolivia.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Bebeto, one half, of course, of one of the deadliest strike partnerships in history.
Yeah, he's the perfect fit for a fox in the box.
Bullish header! He's scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Messi. For Schneider. For Petit. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That looks a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
After 10 minutes is Ruud Gullit.
You won't take the guy life. He must run now. Lol. Him off him controller. Console asterisk. Nah, I don't use Messi in this game at Ronald.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but...
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge, can he get it through? That's a lovely, neat pass. Roberto Carlos. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mateus. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rummenigge. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe just eases him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Gattuso. Gattuso proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. Great chance! He's delivered all right! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's onside. He's through. Shot a goal. He has done it. And they're at it again in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
Chance, surely! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was a given, it always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf. This is promising. Hullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. Mateus. It's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. No way through there. Vieira charging forward, the ball at his feet. He could be in here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Forlan. Ferdinand. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And this is Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is flagged offside. O'Shea. And it's Maldini. And it's Messi. River Plate, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Mateus. Showing great feet there. Now it's Hullet.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, queremos pedirles su apoyo para nuestra Fundación Solidaria, una oportunidad en el fútbol.